put your degenerate hat on. I know it's hard to forecast the betting market without knowing a what the real plan is for the tournament, B what the actual field is. But are there any trends you've noticed this year to make it seem like, okay, these schools are a little bit more reliable against the spread?
So a trend, I would say that I'll harken back to the Super Bowl, and Vegas is worried right now. And so why I say that, this is what happened with the Super Bowl, is that early in the year, the futures market, people were betting heavy on Tampa and KC. So what the one outcome that Vegas did not want was exactly what happened, KC and Tampa in the Super Bowl. You've seen a lot of that with Baylor and Gonzaga. So I would say, like, first off, Vegas is praying that one of those two teams does not make the final, because they've been bet heavily. That is and I think that, Vegas is a very good indicator. They get it that it's a different year. These two teams are far and above the rest of the squads. Again, it's college, it's one game, but I would say that is the prevailing Vegas trend now, because it's so unpredictable. So playing into that, conference tourneys, there's a debate up until the last few weeks. We're not sure that every conference tourney is actually going to happen. So the thought is, like a Gonzaga, I don't think they will sit it out, but some of these schools, it may be the wise decision for them to say, you know what, we don't want to go play the conference tourney. We have nothing to gain by it. And if one of their two best players catches COVID, guess what? They're now in trouble for the tourney. So it's as unpredictable a market as far as the tourney and betting from that perspective. Like, nobody knows, are the conference tourneys going to go off? So, I mean, it's really a wild card from that perspective. Like, it's really as touch and go, minus the futures market, which was bet heavily with those two squads. Good luck on the rest. I mean, they're guessing as much as we are how this unfolds. Are there replacement teams in the tournament if a squad goes out? So, I mean, it's an omnipresent factor right now, and how does that get navigated? I think they're guessing as we all are.
Right. Vegas needs the field, and
Vegas needs the field.
Right, and which could wind up meaning a lot of upsets. If Gonzaga and Baylor run the table, then maybe the tournament's ripe for some lopsided victories.
Yeah, it's really interesting from that. So on that same token, when we're talking about if they, and this is now a concern that's been brought up, Gonzaga, use those two schools. They have nothing to play for, especially Gonzaga, who their conference may get. BYU's probably get in, probably 2, maybe 3 teams at most. What if Gonzaga says we're not going to play the tournament? Well, they would almost definitely get the automatic bid. So, I mean, it's really so unpredictable. And even the conference tourneys, which there's heavy action on in Vegas, there's so many wild cards right now. Like, it really is a touch and go day by day. So Vegas doesn't like unpredictability.
Right.
They have it right now. So they're concerned.
Yeah.
They're very concerned.